Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta.exchange. On Friday, FIIs were net sellers for more than 11,000 crore. It was the highest selling in the last few months. So there is no reason for our market to gap up. But today, the markets open gap up. Maybe by the global cues. Asian markets were higher, US futures were higher, European futures were higher. So probably that was the reason. But every time market gap up, FIAs are very happy to sell at higher level. And today also, exactly the same thing happened. And gap up, some small short covering, and then, FIAs came and sold. And Nifty fell more than 250 points from intraday high. Remember, on Friday we fell 400 plus, and today from intraday 250. And the March month, is not looking good, right? Within 7 minutes of market opening higher, Bank Nifty has come to negative, and mid cap and small cap indices also came to negative. That is the kind of selling. And if not for IT stocks, and Nifty would have broken 22,000 today. And all of a sudden, Reliance came under a severe selling pressure. And Reliance hit fresh 52-week low. If you can remember, last Friday, when the entire market was trying to come down, it was only Reliance and HDFC Bank. In fact, HDFC Bank was better than Reliance last Friday. That was supporting the market. And today you see, is just exactly opposite. When the entire market was trying to recover, like 150 point up, just these two stocks dragged the market down, then other stocks followed it. Today, the Nifty closed almost flat, but Reliance and HDFC Bank alone contributed for about 100 point minus, precisely 96 points. So 96 points was dragged, wiped off from Nifty just because of these two stocks. If not for these two stocks, Nifty would have closed roughly about 90-95 points higher today. So, FIAs are, they're very, very nice people, If you are buying IT stocks, they sell Reliance and banking stocks. You buy banks, they sell IT stocks. That's why you see, though FIA selling and DI buying, both are almost equal, the market falls because, they are buying different one and these people are selling the different one. So, this is all looking very, very bad. In fact, today, Nifty was trying to kiss 22,000 many times, not one time, two time, right? 4 time, 5 time. I thought, 4 time, 5 time, if it goes, so that 22,000 support will be broken ultimately. But luckily, probably the domestic institutions would have put in a lot of money. Still, FII DII data is not out. So they tried their hard not to break 22,000. And also, European markets opened higher, US futures were higher. So, because of that, there was some kind of a recovery towards the end of the day. But again, we do not know how long this 22,000 support will hold on. And probably, maybe for a few days. But when you can assume that 22,000 will be the real support, so only when the market recover quickly and then go above 22,500. So that's a recent, short-term resistance. If that is taken out, then we can assume that 22,000 is a good support. Looking at the open interest, and yesterday 21,800 put option had the highest open interest, but people have become slightly bullish towards the end of the day. 21,900 put option has the highest open interest today. So that is something good. So when highest open interest is moving higher, means that people are getting confidence. But however, I'm not confident. So yesterday I sold 22,500 and above call options and did not sell any put option. But today I sold put option at 21,800 and below. So I'm expecting Nifty to close somewhere between 21,800 and 22,500 by the end of this week. So we still have 3 more trading sessions. So monthly, if you look at the monthly positions, people are taking straddle at 22,000. Those who are slightly bearish. Those who are slightly bullish, they are taking 22,500 short straddle. So what to do if I'm neither bullish nor bearish? Then you go and take one straddle at 22,000, one straddle at 22,500. So the average will become 22,500 straddle. So that is a positioning, but however, this is not a suggestion for you. Normally, either I trade for 2 short term, maybe weekly for a few days, or 2 long term. I don't trade monthly because, of course, I tend to trade 2 months, 3 months away, but when 2 months before, when I've taken a position, right, now that has become a short term, right? So we still firefight. So that way I end up having some positions in monthly also. But generally when I initiate trade for a 2 to 3 months away or 2 to 3 days away, right? So that is how this short term, because we don't know what is going to happen. Markets are extremely oversold but continues to fall. Sometimes it can suddenly reverse, it can shoot up, 700, 800 point. But if you are staying 2 months, 3 months away, then you are more or less safe. Of course, nowhere you are safe, but comparatively you are better off. So that is the view. So let me check once again. So what has happened with any this FII data? But with the time is getting late, so that's why I decided to shoot the video even before this FII data. I don't know why nowadays FII data is coming so late. No, it does not come. So anyway, tomorrow morning we will discuss about this one. So markets, for long term, okay, but still it is bearish only. Who would have thought after falling 400 point on Friday, market again falling today. But at least, we can say the market is just consolidating. Mid cap and small caps underperformed, bank nifty underperformed, but junior nifty outperformed. So we can say more or less it's only like consolidation only. For the entire March series, I'm actually expecting consolidation only because there are no corporate results. Usual data like, today, monthly auto sales data came. So auto index has come to 52-week low. And today oil and gas was down, bank was down, but IT was up, metals were higher. Tomorrow what will happen? IT will come down, metal will come down, banks and autos may go higher. Like one day this one goes down, the next day that one goes down, and this and that, So overall, I'm not expecting, because if you have been following my videos, I've been telling, the price correction, seems to be over, but then the markets may go in for a time correction. So let us see. Anyway, we'll discuss tomorrow morning the remaining things. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.